this is going to be, we have a fairly D-stacked pug, especially with some of these guys with packet loss. They're not going to want to run the flag. Probably see a lot of defensive and mid fighting. Probably see each team only run 1 or 2 people into the flag stand. That would be my guess. Maybe play it conservatively. But you never know. They may decide to go the opposite route. They may decide to overcompensate for the lack of sort of experienced flag runners and just decide to throw 3 people right into the enemy flag room and make sure they can fight their way right back out. It's one big flying V formation. Map being Virility, it won't be very hard to get this flag moving out to mid. So really it's going to come down to who can win these little battles right at the exits and entrances to each base. And that being the case, I mean, these teams, like I say, they're very frag heavy, very defensive heavy, so should be some very intense fighting in there. Could keep the score pretty low in Virility. We did see a low score in Virility the other day, based mostly on the flag Ds both being very good. But in this case, if we do, it may be more just to the fact that you're having 2 trains running into each other in mid.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
And it's game time. We got everybody readied up. This is 2K4 CTF. Gonna try this pug thing again. We had a 1-map pug earlier. It was a really good game, but people had to leave. So we got teams set back up and we're ready to go. This is gonna be a first map Virility. Let's go ahead and watch Blimpo with a quick grab here. He's gonna piston straight out to Shock. And to see if he can catch that D off guard, but they were ready for him. Xios waiting for that return. Bob kills him, but just too late. Stahl gonna try to go out at 50 armor side. Not gonna get there. Let's go check on the power-ups here. So we got Bob waiting on the 100. That gets grabbed. Not sure who grabbed the amp. Let's go see if we can find out. Not able to find it. Might have gone down already. So Bob's gonna be grabbing. Looks like it's gonna be Xios and I would imagine Darkvirus on D for red. You're gonna have Knell and let's see. Looks like Knell and small screen 1 are just gonna be Failsauce on D for blue. Looks like they're gonna go with a fairly standard formation here. 2 people more or less in the flag room. They'll probably run 1 guy towards the back and then have 1 guy roaming up front to try to catch people as they're running into the base. Let's go check on the red flag as it gets cut off right there. Explosions coming in all over the place. Stahl with a double kill with the Stombos. That'll get you if you're not paying attention. 100 armor is about to come back up. Blimpo able to run in and steal it. He's going to take some damage though, so it's pretty much going to be negated there. So let's go check on some defense here. There we go. And I really discovered clever Blimpo as he's grabbing here. He's probably going to be out. Yep, 12 armor left. That 100 armor pretty much got negated, but he is out. He does have cover. They got a 3-on-2 now in mid. He's in good position to get across the map. Lightning gun comes out though. Takes him down. Bob's going to pick this up. Try to get through the 100 area. He's got red all around him though. 3 on him, no cover. Everybody got killed out. And red just basically won that fight there. It was pretty much 3-on-3 and they were able to prevail. 100 armor coming up in about 10 seconds. I guess we'll go ahead and watch that. Doesn't look like either flag is moving. Don't know if orange is going to be taking it. There he goes. He's kind of taking his time running around the map. He does get that pickup. Red flag grab. Still moving. Bob running right through that 100 area. But they were waiting right on him for that. Let's go see if we can check out some defense here. See what they've been doing. You got Knell playing D for blue. See him right alongside Failsauce. Looks like they're both playing pretty far back in the flag room. Fairly conservative. A lot of times, especially once one team gets down, they'll put one of their forward defenders up front to sort of roam around the front side of that base. Blimpo grabbing now going to go out 50 side. He's got Xios right in his grill, but he takes an LG from out of nowhere. So some good cover coming in from Bob and Bbanks at Snapple Apple. Running through mid, he's going to go up high. He's got people cutting him off on red though, so he's not going to be able to outrun them to his base. Some nice Twitch rockets coming through, and Darkvirus right in the position there for the return. I'd like to catch some of red's D. Oh, Snapple Apple. That's going to be Bbanks running around now with amped LG. He's going to have a chance to take out... Ooh, gets amped LG blocked by the shock ball from Xios. So he's going to try to take out Xios, who looks like he's doing that roaming forward defensive position. He's going to have a little fight with him right up here. Loses that battle, so his flag carrier is going to be in a in a undermanned position right here as he's trying to clear out the 100 area. He does go down. Blimpo with a pickup. Getting double teamed, going back into his base, has some cover still. Dies on the stand, or excuse me, on the lift, which allows his teammate Knell to pick it up. Pistons back to base. They can get this clear, and they do. And it's a nice little relay cap by Blue. A little bit fortunate having that flag drop on that lift, went right back up to a teammate. But that's why you have to be ready to translocate right onto the flag. Looks like Lavok asking for a sub. I know he was having some connection issues there. That packet loss is really kind of a killer. Shino is going to go ahead. That's Eric, aka Shinobi. He's going to go ahead and take over. I think he's going to be playing offense here, because it looked like we had Xios and Darkvirus playing defense. Yeah, it looks like he's aware now of his position. So we'll see. It looks like he's already in TeamSpeak, so he should be fine here. He's going to be able to communicate with this team. Not too much of a handicap there. Let's go ahead and catch up with the flag carrier. Bob's going to head out. Straight out top, he's got good cover. They're all in position. However, they do need someone up close. Blimpo is up there. Can't quite get the pickup in time. They had a nice setup there. If they can do that every time, they're going to have a good chance to push some more across the map. Meanwhile, Red trying to get out of the base. They haven't had this flag moving very far. Shinobi, their new sub, just jumped in. He's running around with Orange. Orange, though, down to 5 health, no armor. He's going to go down if anyone breathes on him. Unfortunately, nobody's been able to breathe on him yet, so he's walking right back into his base. Sneaking in his shock. I don't think they know exactly where he's at right now. He might think about passing this flag to Shinobi right about now, because Shinobi's got 100 health. Probably going to wait to get a couple more kills in here and take out the people who are trying to get this return. Orange doing a good job right now dodging and just keeping as much of the map as possible between him and the other team, because he knows only 30 health. He's going to go down very fast. Rocket's coming in, 3 health. So now he's got 2 covered, though. Sta and Shinobi are both on him. There he goes. There's the flag pass. We're going to go ahead and check the other flag. Blimpo already in base. Same situation. He's got both of his offensive guys covering the entrances, trying to keep the enemy pursuers as far away from them as possible. However, we do see a return for the other side, and there you go. So a quick 2-0 lead by Blue. Only about quarter of the way into the game here. We did see a sub, but it doesn't look like that's caused too much havoc, as Shinobi able to jump right in on offense. In fact, he's grabbing the flag right now. Gonna head out Shock. The D is gonna have a chance to cut him off here. He's got 1 behind. You expect to see someone in front. He does get a kill himself. There's Knell. A little bit late coming over there, so he's gonna be able to jump around this corner, break line of sight, get back into his base low. He's gonna get cut off by the flag carrier and flag carrier's cover. Both of the Blue cover went off to get this return, though. So while they are able to get the return, nobody's able to stop Red from returning that flag themselves. Bbanks going to grab and head out Shock. Get back to mid, hope that nobody's there to cut it off. Looks like nobody's there for the cutoff yet. He's going to get across 100, get into his base low. However, his flag is going to be gone. He's going to piston right past enemy flag carrier. Going to get back into his base, but there's going to be someone waiting for him on the flag stand. And there you go, Xios with those rockets. Looks like he wasn't able to get that return, though, so we got to fight over this blue flag room. And blue team just able to win these little battles. Xios made a nice cutoff, a nice kill, but nobody could jump up there and get that return in time. Red now trying to mount a comeback. They're keeping this flag moving. They've been able to get out of base, get in mid fairly often. They just haven't been able to coordinate where they are, really. They're all on the flag carrier right now. Shinobi walking it right back into base. He's in his flag room. He can actually piston straight to his stand. He's going to do just that. He gets hit a little bit with some shards. Going to stop him on the flag stand. Gets denied. And a last-second return by Blue. Bad luck by Shinobi. He was mid-air, about an inch away from the flag stand. He gets taken out. Sta now running with the amp. Going to go down pretty quickly to Knell, though. Let's go see if we can catch some, let's see, some of Red Team's defense. There we go. Darkvirus. We saw Xios patrolling around the base. Now he's patrolling. They may just be switching off, having one go back and pick up some vials in the 50 and then have the other roam up front, just going back and forth. You can play a little fluidly on this map because there's so many different entrances into the base. You don't necessarily need to stand in one spot. In fact, that's not really advisable, because that way you're a little bit less predictable for the incoming offense to try to take you out. You see Darkvirus with a nice little kill there, finishing off what Xios started. Moving up on Bbanks now. They're able to split the blue attackers up, fight them 2-on-1. That's exactly what you want. Anytime you can take advantage of the numbers game there and avoid having to fight 3-on-2. Nice little double LG there by DV. 3 in a row. Xios cleaning up there. See the red team now, they're being so effective at keeping this flag area clean. They're actually able to push up to mid and kill people on the way in. And that's really the best. That's really the most you can ask for from your defenders. We'll go ahead and take a look at the scoreboard. Just about the halfway point of this map. Blue dominating 3-0. Red's been able to move the flag. They just haven't been able to push anything back across. Every time they get back into their own base, they're either getting denied on the stand or getting denied entrance into their own base. Looks like we had an offensive amp coming in out here. Couldn't see who grabbed it, but anyway, stall with the flag. Go up this lift. He's going to try to get out high. There is a couple piston jumps you can do to get across quickly, but I don't know if he has the health for that. He's only got 50 health. Decides to take one. Going to go straight back into his own base. That's sort of mid, but yeah, Failsauce waiting for him right there. Blimpo going to leave low. Already down to 31 health. Down again. Be a good time to follow some more defense. Kind of turned into a defensive battle now. Blues kind of stabilized their flag. It's getting off the stick a lot, as you're going to see on this map. It's just kind of natural, but excuse me, red I should say has stabilized their flag a bit. Blue now, they've been doing a good job keeping their flag in hand the entire time. As a matter of fact, I think I called red for that earlier. But anyway, it was blue team that's been keeping it stable. So we see two fighting over the flag stand. Looks like that's what blue. It looks like blue and red both opting to have two people sitting in their base. Red may think about changing that up soon. They may think about pushing one guy dedicated back to the stick and another guy pushing forward to try to get a couple caps across, or at least get one across and put this back within reach. 3 caps isn't time to panic on this map, but you definitely don't want to be down that much as this clock gets any further down. We just passed the halfway point. And Xios and Darkvirus now doing a good job. I mean, they're still, like we said, they're cutting people off. They're engaging 2-on-1. That's exactly what you need to do, and that's why we haven't seen their flag moving too much lately. Matter of fact, I think in the last few minutes we've seen blue flag getting moved further than red flag on the whole. But again, red just not able to coordinate their cover yet. We see orange and Shinobi running across the map, and then a nice little cover kill there by Shinobi. He's going to run, but he needs their third offense to be on top of him right about now. He's going to go down real quick, and there you go. Orange able to get back up and get this kill, or get this pickup, but not enough push up. Looks like Staw was waiting to get a cherry pick there. So he's going to get it back out to mid. However, he's going to be met by the entire blue team. That's not going to do him any good. Bob pushing across now. 3 rockets coming in. I believe those were his teammates, though, so they don't kill him, but they do stop him in his tracks. Certainly doesn't do him any favors there. Power-ups are clear. Let's go back and follow a defender here for a little while. Let's see what Darkvirus is doing. Well, he's getting triple teamed plus an amp on him, so red base getting completely overrun there. However, they do a good job of taking out as much as they can, doing as much damage as they can, trying to get themselves in a position to cut off the flag here. They don't see where he went yet. Looks like he's still in base, kind of dancing around, so Blue D kind of got lucky there. It looks like they lost track of the flag carrier. Blue hasn't made them pay yet. They are going to get out to mid, though, just based on pure cover kills. And DV going to try to catch up. Not going to get there yet. Still trying to cut off the flag carrier. They still don't know exactly where he is. He's actually dancing across towards his own lightning gun. As you see him now going in his base, he kind of took a very circuitous route through this map, twisting and turning, but it gets him all the way back to his base. And now we've got blue completely outnumbering red. However, we do see a clutch return there. That would have been a for sure cap, because about half a second after that return happened, they were able to get the return in blue base. So now they're trying to get a rebound cap here by red. And the entire blue team's behind them. However, their flag is getting taken before they get a chance to get back to base. Bob's going to run right back into him. He's going to go down. Both flags are down. Shino able to get the pickup, though. He knows he's only got one person left in base. And Failsauce with a nice little save there. Shinobi was within pistoning range of his flag stand, so that would have been an easy cap for him. Blimpo heads out to mid, gets triple teamed. Not much going on there. Let's go watch a little bit of Failsauce, see what he's doing on defense here. See him playing back on the actual flag stand. Looks like they're pushing their other defender, Knell, up front, trying to get people on the way in. So let's see. You see a nice little self cover kill going on there by Shino, running across the map, hoping someone gets this pickup. It doesn't happen though. Both flags going back. As he sees the mustachioed frowny face there, he almost had that one back into his base, but just couldn't get any cover to pick it up. Able to cover himself back out to mid at least now. He's going to hope to get someone in front of him. Here you see Orange coming in with the goo cover. You know, that can actually be reasonably effective on this map because of some of these tight corridors. You're coming out the shock corridor, the shock little hallway there. Hard to avoid some of that goo. So we're going to see Bbanks with a piston going out mid. It's going to be a lift jump piston wall dodge. Little combo move there. Pistoning up his top, right in his minigun. It's a good way to get away from the defense, put some space between you and the other team. He's completely by himself. I don't think Red knows exactly where he is yet. They pretty much know he's in his base. However, so is the red flag carrier. And he's completely outnumbered. However, the blue team is nowhere to be found. I think they were deathmatching the mid area instead of going back to cover and return. I don't think they knew that the other flag carrier is in base as well. So nice little sneak job there by Red to save that cap.
5-minute warning.
Blimpo's amp running out right here. Didn't get to catch if he did anything with it. Looks like he was on a spree. He does go down. Let's go watch Bob with this flag. He's gonna go down quickly. And other than the first few minutes when we saw those 3 quick creps by blue, that seems to be the case. That seems to be the story of this map. Only 4:30 left, so about 3/4 of the way through this game, and we haven't seen a cap in quite some time. Kind of more of what I expected. I think maybe Levac was having some connection issues. We saw him go down and have Eric here, aka Shinobi, sub in for him. Looks like we've had a pretty even match since then, once everything got settled. So it looks like Blue's got a pretty solid advantage on this map. However, I would say the last 10 minutes or so are probably going to end up being relatively even, pretty even split here. So maybe the next map will be closer for us. Shinobi, you see, coming in high, able to get 1 kill. He's going to get back into his, well, he's not going to get back into his cover over here because his cover is going to get chased all the way back. See 3 blue on return there. 3 life left for Failsauce. He's probably going to go ahead and suicide. Let's go watch Knell play a little bit of defense here. Pitching a shutout so far with 3 minutes left. We've seen some low-scoring games on this map. However, it's not necessarily the rule, especially given that these flags are moving non-stop. Generally, you're going to see a lot of them get pushed across mid, and if nothing else, you're going to see a lot of denials. This game, we haven't seen a whole lot of denials. What we've seen is a lot of fighting in mid. We've seen a lot of 3-on-3 fights as one flag carrier is passing the other, or as one flag carrier is trying to get back into their own base. And that's sort of been the story here, is I think Blue has just been winning those fights more than Red, or has had the numbers in those fights at the very least. Go ahead and check the scoreboard real quick. I mean, you can see the scores there. Of course, we did have that sub for Red. Blue certainly winning the net battle here. Not surprising given what we expected this map to be all about, which was you could outfrag the other team in those even matchups. See another LG coming in on Shino. He's taking a lot of damage now, but he's still at mid with 65 health. He's going to get pretty far here. I think he got pistoned from behind, though. Nobody there for the pickup. Blue all fell back there. Red didn't push anyone out of base. Don't think they knew that Blue was all falling back, but with just under 2 minutes left, it's getting close to the point of being over. So if I were Red, I'd go ahead and push at least 4 people on offense right about now, because you figure you're going to have to get the kill. You're going to have to get the flag returns in mid either way. So you might as well have the other team's flag at the same time. They do have the other team's flag, although he's not really going anywhere with it. Stahly's going to get a pickup, though. He's going to get across. 100's up. He's going to pick up the 100 and get back into his base low. If they want to have a chance in this game, they need to get something started now. Goes down. Orange with a nice little pickup. He's on the spot there and needs some more cover to come up. Get some kills for him. They can only get pickups for so long. Eventually, the relaying has to turn into something, and it doesn't as he goes down. Bbanks strolling across mid. Everyone was so concerned with guarding the red flag carrier. Nobody cut him off. You do see it cut off there, but they kill each other as Bob's going to pick this one up, get back into his base. He's going to try to go for the flag stand to put this one away. They only have one person on it, though, so he's going to go down. Knell with a pickup. There's a return on the stand. Shino playing as Eric. He's going to be running across this map. Don't know how far he's going to get here. He doesn't really have any cover, but the blue team's all going to be behind him. So minigun takes him down. Blue with the return. That'll pretty much dash any hopes that Red had of coming back. However, like I said, the last 10 or 12 minutes have been pretty much an even split. We saw 3 caps by Blue really early, sort of amidst a substitute there as the lock was having some connection issues. And since then, basically 0-0. Very defensive game, which is more along the lines of what I expected. I didn't expect the frag, difference to be so drastic as you're seeing coming in there, but ultimately that wasn't really the determining factor because we didn't see any more caps after about the first third of the map or so. We'll go ahead and flip through some of these stats. Blimpo with some nice headshots and percentages there. See 5 double Ds coming in for Bbanks. 800s for Shinobi, so after coming in he did a good job of helping control the mid power-ups. I think that may have been one of the reasons that they helped keep it so even despite losing these frag battles. 8 more coming in for Orange, so really Red locked down the 100 armor, and that helped them a lot in keeping this as even as it was after that 3-0 lead was jumped up to by Blue. However, good job by Blue defense for pitching a shutout on this one. Not a very easy thing to do when the flag is gone that often, and you can credit the defense, which was Failsauce and Knell, but also his offensive players for knowing when to drop back and stop them flag runs.